Welcome back to the PB podcast. This is part 8 now, I think. On a Thursday, I think. Yeah. Last time we just barely got out of the spire with the collector having funky things occur to them. That leads us on to arriving at the base of Volcano Evaad. Now, as we approached the volcano, we immediately saw signs of fiends being present in the volcano, which immediately put us on edge, as we had been told that there was a dragon at this volcano, but instead we were seeing signs of fiends. So I believe there was also an indication that there was possibly a mechanical dragon constructed by the Duergar. Or Duergar. Duergar. However they pronounce that. And well, we entered the volcano to immediately find the, a few of these fiends that were guarding a bridge that we needed to cross. Devilkin, I don't remember which type of devil specifically, but they were instructed to, guard this one bridge that we needed to cross. Alright. Pulling up a calculator for it then. Now, after we defeated those devils and got past them, we came to a part of the interior of the volcano that was being defended by a magical ballista. We had to sneak our way past it, up to it, and deactivate it. From there, we were able to enter the main chamber of the volcano. Fit enough constructors. Not in this limited of space. This is great. Yeah, now I do have to actually. Okay. Well, we entered this main chamber, or at least we looked into it first. We saw a bunch of a Devil Legionnaire and a bunch of their minions had chained up the dragon that was supposed to be at this volcano. And they were doing some... I believe they were trying to open a portal. And so we went back to the ballista and reactivated it and brought it with us. Like configured it so that we could actually use it ourselves. I need to look at this other calculator. I should have done this before this, but oh well. Need to somehow take 15 times 6 and turn it into... I have 15 sources, and I don't know how many targets. They can go to 90, but each of them needs 12. Times 690 divided by 12, 7. All right. So I need to make 8. All right. Or technically, I can make 8, but that's gonna be a lot. That's way too much to do. All right, I'm gonna just create 6 then. Have a couple on another floor or something. Oh well. Now back to the topic at hand. Oh, we had a chamber. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Satari decided to try to free the dragon, as it would be a help for us if we were able to ally with the dragon, fight the devils. Which was a good idea, as ended up being fairly dangerous. I have to move these all back. and we initiated the fight by, well, Satari jumping out and freeing the dragon. Us charging in, me and I think Inke and the Collector, Inke, and Eric, or the Cleric, charged in while I believe Dirk stayed by the ballista and manning that in attempt to, well, initiate the attack. I suppose because we're not going to be using it, might as well. That I have a paste setting up. Yeah, where we initiated the attack. To summarize the fight, I believe the Collector used like the laser pistol that we gotten from the Nautiloid to down several of the fiends. And started beating several of them by grabbing them and literally beating them with each other. Inke was trying to be supportive, but ended up getting downed. Lippy was almost killed, but fortunately someone managed to stabilize them before they died. Eric was killed outright by something, I don't remember what. Or maybe not killed outright, but was downed and then killed by a very large swarm of the Legionnaires' minions. Dizon and their ghoul got knocked off into the lava. However, Dizon did survive by standing on top of their ghoul as it slowly sank into the lava. Which, of course, it's a pretty terrible fate for Dizon's ghoul. Needless to say, Dizon was not particularly happy about that, but on the other hand, at least Dizon survived, so you can't complain too much. The Devil Legionnaire was activating lots of powerful abilities that allowed them to do some pretty powerful things by sacrificing I can't do that. This is one that I will have to actually move back the constructor. And, well, those devastating attacks that the Legionnaire was getting off, eventually one of them also ended up killing Dirk. 5-7. As she, in a desperate last move, sacrificed him. To his dismay, of course. So let's 60, 120, 180, 240. Two up there. I will consolidate. Yeah, in a final move, she sacrificed. Gosh darn it. Freaking alarms. Oh, my phone. Forgot I had that on. And then my phone was right there. Yay, I put him the wrong way. Yeah, she, in like the last move, sacrificed the rest of her minions and Dirk because he was standing too close. Which then proceeded to it proceeded to, well, kill them. Sorry, it proceeded to open a portal to hell. Or something on those lines. An undesirable outcome for pretty much everyone. These should be at least tier 2. There we go. Now I just need to hook up everything to power. Yeah, they began to open a portal to hell, which proceeded to have a pit fiend start to emerge. However, the dragon that we had freed tried to breathe fire onto the pit fiend. It didn't work very well on the pit fiend itself, but it did activate the beacon that the volcano was also meant to serve as. Which then caused the portal to close because it was right where the beacon was beaconing. Yeah. Make sure everything is configured properly. These are... And now the Legionnaire, before they died, had taken over the ballista, and that was part of the reason why Dirk was standing too close. Because he was contesting the control over the ballista. Which led to the unfortunate death of Dirk. Now, in addition to the beacon closing the portal, it also started to make the volcano collapse on itself. And so in a rush, we had to grab Dirk's body and what remained of Eric's body, something like that, and attempt to flee. But as we were fleeing, luck was not on our side, and we kept on getting some pretty poor rolls. What changes? I need a bit more plating. Alright, well, from there, the, go. Excellent. Okay, and you. There we go. And here. Right, yeah, we got, we failed check after check in trying to escape the volcano. And so we ended up having to basically Rocketarium that I could never need. Over to there. There we go. Now, the collector used up all the charges from the laser pistol in the fight, and we were out of options almost. We were in a, like, cornered in a collapsing cave. And so, the collector made a risky play. Reaching out, but as the Raven Queen was giving a very rare opportunity to basically give up something of value, of significant value, to alter fate. At least the gods of luck were giving such an opportunity. But the collectors took the opportunity to reach out to the Raven Queen and offered up the soul of the host, which now bore the curse. Or that bore the collector's curse. Actually, I had the calculator open and everything. Now, you may say that this is well, this would be practically just giving up his soul and killing himself, but I'd actually been preparing for this sort of occasion for quite some time. As you remember that, if you watched the last video, from the Nautiloid, we obtained the, that ring of mind shielding. And, well, nifty thing about a ring of mind shielding that isn't immediately apparent from its name is that it has a secondary effect where normally when you die while attuned to the ring, instead of your soul passing on to whatever afterlife, you can instead have it trapped in the ring. Now, you may ask, why do that? That's plenty. Don't even have to overclock it. Why does that matter in this situation? Well, see, the curse, as I had arranged with the DM beforehand, was slowly filling that space normally meant for a soul in the ring with, well, more curse. And, well, when this opportunity came in which they needed to move, well, sacrifice this soul, it was able to basically empty the body and then take the curse from that ring and fill the body back up with just pure curse rather than a mixture of curse and soul. The common analogy I like to use for it is imagine a imagine you've got two cups. One cup is like the body with the soul, the original soul, and then you add the curse, and it's like you're pouring oil into the cup with the soul. It'll displace some of the soul, but there's a point that you can pour in as much oil as you like, and it'll never fill up any faster, or it'll just pour out off the side. It won't be displacing any more water from the cup. However, this second cup, that it's just getting oil. In fact, it might be just getting the spillover of this oil. And then, well, imagine this scenario occurs, and it requires the sacrifice of the soul. So you take the contents of the original cup and you're basically dumping it out. And then you take the second cup and you pour it into the first cup. That's kind of what happened. As the collector's curse became as more powerful and more afflicting than it had ever been before, or at least with this current character. Iteration of the collector. Now, in past iterations, there have been collectors that have gotten to this concentration of curse, though it has been a very long time since then. Now, this meant that it left nothing but pure collector. All traces of the host before are now gone. And that meant that some of the real fun stuff can start to begin. And that, I believe, will be the end of this part 8, whatever its number it is now. We're now approaching 40 minutes. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. I would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Next time, we'll discuss the... We'll discuss a bit more about the repercussions of this, well, deal that the collector made, and what effect it has been having, or what it will have on the character going forward next time. Yeah. And thank you for watching. Bye!